What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to the Bits with D right now, right here on My Church Swings Radio with your one and only rock Mike David Dwayne. We got the homie Young Jock on with us. What's going on, brother?
You got it, fam. I'm just living what's good.
Man, just out here grinding. Thanks so much for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
Oh, man, I appreciate you guys for having me. Real spill.
No doubt, no doubt. So, I mean, you're the newest cast, one of the newest cast members on Love and Hip Hop. Let me ask you, necessarily how, the opportunity came about, for you.
Well, after, dealing with Karlie for a minute, you know what I'm saying, she asked me if I may be interested. And at first I was a little hesitant, and, after a while I just kind of, said that I would do it. I agreed to do it. But it took some time to kind of get me to do it. I was a little like, I don't know about that.
Right. And I get why you would be like that because, the reality television show kind of thing, especially something like Love and Hip Hop, I wouldn't, that's not where we would expect to see Young Jock, or maybe him doing his own thing, but not necessarily that.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this right here. We on the phone right now talking, right?
Yup.
Doing an interview right now, which means that some of that has stemmed from my presence on this show, as well as my new single, I Got Business, which is in the streets and on iTunes right now. So it all helps, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for saying that you probably would expect to see me doing my own. And I feel you on that. But, sometimes you gotta take small steps. You know what I'm saying? You gotta crawl before you walk.
Absolutely. That's so true. And what's it been like filming such a show like that? Because I know like you guys have like crazy like shooting schedule. How's that for you with like working in your studio and take care of your son and everything? How's that
honestly, man, it hasn't been a problem at all because it's a production. It's not them just following you around with the cameras. You got call times. It's just like anything else. It's a job. And so, you get a schedule, there is a calendar and dates set forth for filming. So it kind of works like that, you know what I mean? It's not just, they just follow you around all day with the camera and then they just get whatever they get while you're there. It's like, okay, hey, we'll see you guys at such and such, meet you there. And then we there, you know what I'm saying? That's when everything takes place.
Right.
So it ain't hard.
And they be like, this is what we're shooting, this is what we're talking about, getting off topic, we got to go to the next person after this.
I didn't hear you say what?
No, I'm saying that's how it be with the Love and Hip Hop, and be like, we're going to talk about this, you got to be here, there, that's it, we not.
No, it's not like that. I really can't tell you how it is, but it's not like that. It's just like meeting here such and such time, be camera ready. And that is. So you don't know what you're walking into.
Right.
That's why it be so much like the situation be kind of volatile because you don't know what you're walking into at times.
Mm-mm.
And with your recollection of how reality shows normally are, you automatically feel like somebody might be trying to try to play you or they trying to get one up on you. So you kind of go into the situation with a hesitant demeanor, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just amped up and unless you're the one that wants to cause the drama. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
And it's not always just about drama. That's the whole part about it. Sometimes the drama is just more entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's what's caught, and that may be just what's used after everything else has been edited away.
Right. And that's what I try to tell people with, especially with the season with y'all show, Love and Hip Hop, that this is your life. This is for real. We're only seeing what's edited down, so it makes it seem like, oh, wow, like, I can't believe this, but no, this is real. Because, I heard through the grapevine, before, the season even aired, like, premieres like that, like, this season is crazy. Like, it's so much. Like, this is so real. Like, nobody can say that it's not.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this, man. When those cameras come on, man, it's just like anything else, man. You could be having a regular conversation with somebody, and it's just the two of y'all in the confines of your own home or wherever the place is. But if it's just two of y'all, it may not escalate to a fully blown argument. You know what I'm saying? It may just kind of, They might have an exchange of words, a little aggression, but that's it. But once you put cameras in, cameras is like having a crowd right there. It's an audience, because you know what the end result is going to be. People viewing what's going on. So a lot of times it makes people go that extra mile to prove their point, or it'll push you that much closer to saying something that you regret in the long run, or doing something you regret in the long run. So that's why I try to just remain calm as I can in situations like that. Just as when I walked in the studio session with Jeremiah and Karlie, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I felt some kind of way, but I didn't want to just go in there and go crazy, though, so I had to kind of just I had to walk in and just kind of ask myself, am I finna fight over this girl? Hell no, I ain't finna fight over nobody, no. You know what I'm saying? I'll fight for my kids, but I ain't gonna fight over no woman unless it's my wife. And then she better not be in the wrong, because I ain't gonna fight over her if she in the wrong. You see what I'm saying? So
exactly.
it's one of the things. When I walk in, I'm like, oh, shit, man, here we go with this BS, man. What the hell this is? Now I'm sitting there trying to figure out how I'm gonna play this. But in the midst of everybody else, I already thinking how they gonna play it. And they automatically assume I'm gonna be on the other, on that BS, just because I'm walking into it. So I had to constantly remind myself that, look, man, these cameras are on. That doesn't give you a ticket. That's not a ticket to just lose your mind. And some people feel like it is, but not with me.
Right. And it's good that you're like, you know what, I'm not even going to, go all in and stuff like that. I'm going to be for real and not be all played into the camera, stuff like that, because you see it with these shows. People be like all extra animated, and you be like, what the hell? You wasn't like that just about 10 minutes ago for these damn cameras.
10 minutes ago, but that's what happened, though. I'm going to tell you what a reality show is like. It's a lot like an artist being backstage before their concert. When the camera's not on, they back in the back cooling, they chilling, all that. It's all good. But as soon as they step out on stage, it's the same thing. It's like the camera's on. You know what I'm saying? That's when they bring you a whole full-fledged, character. So I look at it like that, man. Every time the cameras come on, you're on stage. That's how I relate to it. And I try to make sure that whenever I'm on stage, I present myself in the utmost and respectable manner. You know what I'm saying? Because my integrity is not worth a dime or coin. You know what I'm saying? I know I've been put in some compromising situations on the show, but at the end of the day, you don't just see me on that wild and out. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all probably saw the show last night. It's probably crazy. Did you see the show last night?
Oh, I did. I told people I literally tweeted and told people, excuse me, but I'm watching Love and Hip Hop. Don't call me unless if your family or you talking Czech. So I definitely saw it. I had to make sure people would hit me up on some real stuff. But I was watching. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Especially when y'all went to the house to look at the house and everything. I was like, what? I was not expecting that.
Well, when it happened, I just decided to man up and be truthful about everything. Wasn't no sense in lying. Hell,
right.
You don't put me in a position with a dude that you messing with, but you trying to tell me it ain't nothing. Oh, it's nothing. Nah. See, that's the difference. You will go ahead and lie. I'll go ahead and tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
In her situation, she lied. She went ahead and lied. She was caught red-handed. I wasn't caught. You just was too insecure to understand what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Karlie did dig her way and started asking questions. She got the answer that she wanted. She asked you. You confirmed it. So that's definitely with that. And let me ask you, because a lot of my listeners would have never thought, they were like, oh, Jock and Karlie are, dating just because of the show and stuff like that. I'm like, no, they were dating for real. And what they had there was for real. What was it about Karlie that was different about, women that you've dated in the past?
Well, the fact that, here's the difference. When I met Karlie, she wasn't filming. The show was ramping at that season, the second season, and she acted nothing like I expected. She was a very cool chick, down. She seemed like she was down She didn't seem like she was with the extra BS that I had seen on TV. So that made things a little easier for me to let my guard down and just rock with her for a minute. And then she started to get kind of serious, and she wanted more. And at that time, I really was not interested in giving more, but I was kind of in a position where I was like, you know what, I'll see if it's worth it. And then once we did that, then that's when she asked me if I wanted to take it any further. So that's kind of how that took place.
Okay. And I mean, are you guys still friends? You guys talk at all still?
No comment.
Okay. That's fair enough. That is all fair enough. But that's all I wanted to ask you about Love and Hip Hop.
You gotta watch the show. Yeah.
Absolutely, homie. So I definitely want to, stop talking about Love and Hip Hop and talk about your music, because that's the main reason why I wanted you to come on, because you got the new single, I Got the Business, which is a hot new joint. This going to be on your new album. Tell me about that, the concept of this record.
Well, I got business, the original title is I Got B.I.
Right.
And and I chose to say business because, that's your business. If that's somebody you're dealing with, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I did it. My business is my business, and while I'm dealing with my business, I make sure that the world knows I got business.
Absolutely. And how was it, shooting the video? Because, I mean, the concept of this...
The video was fun, man. The video was fun, man. It was real cool. Gabe Hart directed it. The concept, I wanted a more elaborate treatment, but I decided why not? So let's dumb it down and make a clean, simple, fresh type of video, and we did that, man. It was a success, and
That's what's up. So now, you're gearing up for a new album since you just signed a deal with RCA, your record label, Swag Entertainment, correct?
Keep saying new. There's nothing new about it, but that's correct.
Nice. So, what's the name of this project?
Well, currently I'm working on 3 separate projects. One project is a mixtape, which I'm going to title Flat Lama.
Okay.
The album called, I don't even know yet. Still working. Still trying to put it together. As we speak. I'm working right now.
Nice. So, that's no problem. What kind of sound can we expect from the album and the mixtape? Would you say?
Man, it's gonna be a more raw feel of me, man. And then you also got some of that radio. I got a lot of radio records, but I got a lot of that raw. It's like, hey, man, he didn't care about who he pleased on this album. He just wanted to say what was on his mind and on his heart and express it through the music. I think people will receive that better than me trying to make songs that fit certain genres or certain fields and spotlight. I just made music that I've been recording records that felt good to me.
That's important. That's really important that you're recording records that that feels good to you to record the verses. Everybody else being trying to cater to everybody else, because that's the problem that artists have nowadays, doing what people want them to do. So I gotta say, I commend you on that.
Totally appreciate it.
No doubt. So you got the album, the mixtape, you got Love and Hip Hop right now. Anything else that we can expect from you?
Currently in the process of working on a clothing line. Middle School Millionaire. So be looking for that. Real, just like urban fly apparel. I got a few movies that I'm auditioning for here very shortly. So hopefully, I can pull that off and see what we come up with.
Definitely. Well, I mean, Jock, keep us in touch with everything that you got going on, man, and we definitely want to have you back when the...
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying we definitely want to have you come back when the album mixtape come out, and definitely, keep us in tune with everything.
Yeah, for sure, man. And in the meanwhile, in between time, you know what I'm saying, you can hit me on Instagram. My Instagram is JockLive, JOCLIVE. And to the fans, also, my Twitter is I am Young Jock. I am YUNGJOC. So be looking out for the kid, man. Just know that, God is working right now. And I'm just trying to do what I could do to make a better way. So.
For sure.
Yo, what up, show me Young Jock, man. You're now tuned into the biz with D. Go.
Forgot to tell you, on an off-the-record note, your verse on Showstopper was hot. And then my favorite song by you is First Time. I have to tell you that.
Man, I appreciate that. That's my girl's favorite song. She love that damn song. She still play that shit every day. I'm like, girl, if you don't stop playing that damn song, you're going to make me re-release this shit.
No, that was a high, especially when you did the version with Marcus Houston. I was like, and Trey. I was like, what? I
appreciate that, man. Real spill. Appreciate that.
No doubt. Well, keep in touch, man, and I'll keep watching the show and listening to the music, of course.
Okay, bro. Thank you, man. Be blessed.
All right, you too.